All right, happy Friday. We got to get this ship off the ground here. Time to talk about the weather. It is a First Alert Weather Day. This is First Alert Chief Meteorologist Steve Balon in the First Alert Weather Center. Let's get you out to a live view from our Oshkosh Sky Cam. What a beautiful sight. It is raining to beat the band, and this is something we sorely could use. Beneficial overdue rainfall on drought-stricken ground. Moderate rain, 62 degrees. There's the rain on First Alert Viper Max, stretched out from, well, along the Door Kewaunee County line, although there's a couple little showers near Bailey's Harbor. Yes, you had some rain, Door County, but it's moving out. But most of the rain is from about, say, Alaska, Algoma, south and west into Calumet County. And once you get over towards Campbellsport and west, it's heavier with thunderstorms, which are moving away from us. Thankfully, no severe weather this morning, but those thunderstorms had some pockets of heavy rain, plenty of vivid lightning, and perhaps some pea-sized hail. Yes, we got some good rain this morning. Let's go to First Alert Viper Max's estimated rainfall from the Fox Valley and to the west. A lot of folks picked up at least a half an inch of rain, probably approaching a full inch in the Fox cities. Now, before we move on, I did get a report. Let me see if I can pull it up here on my smartphone from our buddy Jerry Burke. Jerry, if you're watching us, haven't heard from you in a while, but I'm glad to get your report here. He says here, morning, Steve, long time no chit chat. Put us down for 92 hundredths of an inch of welcome rain as of 8:40. So that's about just about 3 or 4 minutes ago. So almost a full inch in Oshkosh, just shy of that. Jerry, thanks for your report. But ViperMax says that areas north and west got even more than that. Over an inch in Wapaka and anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain out in areas of Wood County, out towards areas of Marathon County. So definitely a welcome sight to see this overdue rainfall. Now, this is the first round of rain and storms coming through. We have 2 rounds, though. The second round late today, scattered severe thunderstorms, and that's why today is a First Alert Weather Day. Our severe weather outlook late today in the moderate category. Thunderstorms could have damaging high winds, large hail about an inch in diameter, downpours that could impact the evening drive time home. So this rain's going to move out. We'll see clouds giving way to some sun this afternoon. Increasingly humid as moisture comes in on a southwest breeze. And then it's around and after 4 p.m. we get these scattered thunderstorms. A couple of them could be severe. A high temperature of 76 degrees. So we've got a cold front moving through western Wisconsin. Ahead of it, we'll have an increasingly unstable air mass with more and more humidity. And it's generally from about Marinette, Egg Harbor, south into the Fox Valley. We've got a level 1 to a level 2 risk of severe weather. And this is on the 1 to 5 severe weather scale from the Storm Prediction Center. It's a marginal to slight risk of severe weather. Isolated to scattered severe thunderstorms could produce damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour, heavy rain, which will be here and there, but not everywhere. Unlike the rain we had this morning, which was more of a widespread soaking, the downpours will be kind of spotty later today. And some 1-inch diameter hail is a possibility. Can't rule out an isolated spin-up tornado that would seem more likely south as opposed to north. There's definitely some uncertainty on that, though. So here's First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. Predictor doing a marvelous job tracking this rain. This is 9 a.m., so this is 15 minutes from now, and you can see it's pretty much a spot on to what you saw on Viper Max that moves out between now and lunchtime. Now here's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see the clouds thinning out for some patchy sun, partly sunny skies. And then as the atmosphere destabilizes, 4 p.m. and beyond, we get these scattered thunderstorms. They'll be moving east and southeast. So here's 7 p.m. You know what's going on tonight? We got high school football. And so it's the first week for a lot of schools, and a lot of families are going to be going. And I encourage you to please stay weather aware. And if you are using our free WBAY First Alert Weather app, you can track the storms with us and get to shelters safely and easily in time if you're tracking those storms at your favorite high school football game. So a good tool for you and your family. Once we get to Action 2 News at 10 tonight with meteorologist David Ernst, the storms are out of here and skies will begin to clear out. Now, on Saturday, I do expect a mix of sun and clouds. There might be a morning shower, but I think there's a better chance of some spotty thunder showers in the afternoon, especially from the Fox Valley and east over towards Lake Michigan. Saturday is not a washout by any shakes, but there might be some passing rain, and you might just have to adjust your plan slightly. So there's your First Alert Super 7-day forecast. Early, then late storms, more humid, a high of 76. Again, as mentioned, those storms could be around during high school football. In case you're wondering, our Operation Football game of the week is Notre Dame versus Nina. Temperatures will be in the lower half of the 70s and then dropping back into the upper 60s by the end of the game. It's kind of a sticky and possibly stormy night. Now, tomorrow night is going to be better for taking the family to some of the county fairs that are going on across the area. We've got the Brown County Fair, the Forest County Fair, the Waushara County Fair. It looks really good. With a north to northwest wind, the humidity is going to be coming down tomorrow night. It's going to be mild, temperatures dropping from the 70s down into the 60s. A few scattered clouds before sunset, but otherwise fair skies at the fair. Sunday, a nice day, partly cloudy, less humidity, high still in the mid-70s. We'll see those mid-70s through Monday, and then it gets a little bit warmer as we go into the middle of next week with an increase of humidity, highs in the upper 70s to about 80. There might be a couple showers across the Northwoods on Tuesday, especially late in the day, but I think showers and storms are a better bet area-wide as we go into Wednesday with some pop-up stuff as we go into Thursday. So I touted our free WBAY First Alert Weather app. If you don't have it, well, here's how you can get it. If you are using your phone or your tablet, depending on how you're watching this live stream, you can use the camera feature and hold it up to the screen, and in the little viewfinder there, you should see the QR code, and there's going to be a little yellow window. That's the web link where you can tap that, and that allows you to download our free app to your device. And if you haven't tried it yet, give it a shot. It might come in handy later today, especially with the risk of severe weather on this First Alert Weather Day. All right, so there you go. There's our live stream. We kind of need to wrap things up because we're getting close to Action 2 News mid-morning. That's going to be starting in about 10 minutes, and Aisha has been getting ready. There's been some breaking traffic this morning. We'll see if we can get an update on what's going on with that, plus top news stories of the day. And kind of in and out of the screen, off to my right, your left from the camera, is Emily Mers. She just walked in. Hi. Emily is going to be getting ready for Action 2 News at noon and at 4. And I'm sure she's going to go through the latest data, and she'll be getting ready for the storms that'll be popping up this afternoon. So our team is definitely in place and ready to go if severe weather decides to develop this afternoon. All right, we'll get you out to a live shot. I was tempted to show another rainy shot, but I am going to show you this instead. Actually, I'll show you two camera shots back to back here. This is our Green Bay sky cam where we still have some light rain. But if you look on the right side of your screen, that's looking west and northwest. You see a little bit of blue there towards the horizon. That's in the direction of Shawano. And here's the Shawano sky cam. You can see there are some breaks in the clouds behind this rain. So as the sun tries to come out later this morning and into the afternoon, that is just going to help make the atmosphere a little bit more unstable for that second round of storms towards the end of your Friday that possibly could be severe. So stay with WBAY on air and online as we track the storms. All right, have a great day. Enjoy the weekend. We'll talk to you next week. See you around.